Hello everyone, the famous Austin Galactic here, and today I'm going to be reading chapter 12 from my book, Nebula and Quasar, The Search to Save the Sun. Now, since I read 11 chapters involving the beginning of the mission to collect replacement batteries for the replacement sun, as well as the magma night to help the sun once it is saved for 54 billion years, with each drop as 5 billion years, plus its fuel for 4 billion years. This is going to take place in the same location after a conflict happened, as well as a fight with one another, leading to a reconciliation with the duo by each other, with the exception of this sister, known as Nova, having tears of happiness in her eyes. However, as far as it goes, it's going to take place at a harbor where Nova and Starsha, as well as the duo, must find ways to get in and be able to have the duo go into space with a vehicle that they would believe to be going to see a spaceship that is nearly close to the sun before anything bad could exactly happen. So, with further ado, I'll begin the chapter. Chapter 12, Antecino. Heading to the base were 80 Nova quadrilateral aliens working for Zeno managed to guard the base. Nova, Starstrong, and even Nebula and Quasar managed to devise a successful plan that would be able to help them go throughout the cosmos and even beyond. Alright, so here was the plan. When we get our space rays ready, we need to take down the aliens guarding the entire door to that complete extent. If we do that, then you two, Nebula and Quasar, will be the first to fall, while me and Starsha follow you, as we will continue to get into one of the spaceships as soon as possible. Got it? Nova, as she was devising the plans as possible for the possible mission to infiltrate the ship. Shifting Nova, we will do what it takes to stop them according to your direct plans, and with the potential to show what we can do based on all of the information and intelligence that pioneers us to keep moving forward completely as a result, based on the possible descriptions and explanations needed for now, said Quasar, who was now determined to start doing this mission with all of them, before Nebula and Quasar himself were on their own to do whatever it could take to save the IPF solar system from a potential catastrophe involving Zeno and many other bad guys. Very well understanding, Quasar. I will see how well it will turn to play out. Now, what are you waiting for? Let's go, go, go! Nova, who was encouraging the duo along with Starstraw to begin the mission completely as possible, with the complete potential to keep moving forward and do whatever it could take to save the galaxy from an iron fist. Beginning the mission, Nova, Starstraw, Nebula, and Quasar proceeded to shoot down the 4 aliens that were guarding it, and managed to break the door open. As they did, they proceeded to go inside as soon as possible completely. Just then, an alarm had broken out as a complete result based on what was happening at the time, and with the complete sounds, an announcement was recorded on screen. Attention! 4 intruders have broken into the escape harbor. I repeat, 4 intruders have broken into the escape harbor. So one of the announcements that were recorded immediately based on what had completely happened. Alright, now it is time that we begin the chase, said Quasar, being chased by the aliens estimated to be at 80 Nova quadrilateral. Nova and Starstraw, especially Nebula and Quasar, proceeded to run throughout the hallways that would simply lead them to the station where one of the vehicles for arrival came in the formation of UFOs. Okay, we need to think of a plan to thwart them all, since there is like 80 Nova quadrilateral aliens trying to chase us completely. I wonder what are some solutions for this kind of madness. said Quasar, who was then thinking of a solution that would be able to outsmart those that were completely chasing him. I think that once we head there, we're going to have to issue one of the most known explosives that they have produced for this entire mission completely at the same time we head to the garage for this base. It's time to show those aliens what we are capable of and what we stand completely against, said Nova completely, who was explaining about solutions that would be able to help them out. Alright then, what are you waiting for? Let's do this, and then we will be able to complete this mission for the IPF Solar System and the Comet Federal Republic, said Quasar. Proceeding to adopt all plans, Nebula and Quasar, along with Nova and Starstraw, proceeded to run at even full speeds while managing to get to the garage where every vehicle was placed completely. As they managed to head to the top, Quasar saw an explosive that was not used and found out that it was the main leader, since it could be able to destroy the hallway that the 80 Nova quadrant containing aliens could be placed inside. Aha! Just what Nova projected. Time to use that explosive that I have found, said Quasar. As they managed to head to the garage, Quasar managed to launch the explosive once Nova, Starstraw, Nebula, and Quasar himself managed to get to the garage first, while following a laser at explosive, creating a massive explosion in the hallway. As a result of the action taken by Quasar, all of the 80 Novan quadrant-containing aliens were completely taken down and were unconscious or even killed to that complete extent. Seeing this, Quasar knew that the mission to take down the first group was completely successful, and with the completest end, they were now ready to go for the final mission, which was to keep on fighting the next group of 80 Nova quadrant-containing aliens by Zeno, find clues, and be able to defeat Zeno once and for all. So I'll pause it because I need to make sure I'm reading the correct text. So yeah, yes, that's the way to go, said Nova, who saw Quasar being able to defeat all of them in one move. Alright, now all we need to do is activate one of those UFOs and be able to attack them in one move as possible, said Nova, who was now determined to find a great way to start moving things up to the finest. Activating one of the UFOs for Nebula and Quasar to completely use, Nova opened the space hatch and allowed Nebula and Quasar to enter in completely. Alright, this will take you to Xeno's ship, which is located at 282 dual-decillion miles away from the IPF solar system. The number of miles that this will take you is 87.888 dual-centillion miles per hour based on the design that ships use. Got it? Nova, who was explaining to them about the details on what they needed to expect, based on what had to be discussed for many based on the goals. Shifting Nova, we know exactly what to do when missions like these are completely used for the biggest and greatest purposes that anyone has ever seen, said Quasar boldly. Alright then, you are ready to go, said Nova, who was ready to send them on the final journey that would lead to the change of all. As Nebula and Quasar activated the UFO and went into structure for hyperspeed at 87.888 dual-decillion miles per hour, with Quasar driving it, Nova and Starstraw headed back to Comet City, where the Comet City federal government complex was built to tell Stone Cold the good news. As they headed there, they went past the 298 Nova quadrant-containing government employees and managed to head into Stone Cold's office. Hey Stone Cold, good news, said Nova as she managed to head there as soon as possible for the explanations on what had happened. So Nova, what seems to be the issue here by the way, ma'am, said Stone Cold, who was seeming to be curious about what happened based on the mission that he assigned to Nebula and Quasar. Nebula and Quasar managed to get down 900 Nova quadrant-containing aliens sent by Zeno, and now they're on the final part. Nova, who was impressed about what she saw when Nebula and Quasar were able to take down 900 Nova quadrant-containing aliens that were deployed by Zeno as a complete result based on what needed to be explained to Stone Cold. Nice work. I will notify Nebula and Quasar as soon as possible, said Stone Cold as he was getting his telephone ready for the call as possible in order for them to contact Nebula and Quasar, who were driving the UFO used by Xeno's aliens all the way to Xeno's spaceship completely in order for them to continue on the mission. Back at the UFO, Quasar was driving with Nebula by his side. Quasar and Nebula got a call from one of the wireless transmitters attached to the space race that showed the place where Stone Cold was completely calling them as a complete result based on what was happening to them. "Hey, isn't it Officer Stone Cold? I wonder what he's calling at this time," said Quasar, who was analyzing the ringing from his spaceway. Proceeding to call, he managed to press the button and answer the call. "Hello, this is Quasar. Is there any issue to begin with?" said Quasar, who was explaining about what was going on completely as a result of the sudden call. "Hey Quasar, this is Stone Cold calling. I just want to say that you did a well job in taking down 900 Nova quadrilateral aliens in Escape Junction. Now, all you need to do is take down as much as 80 Nova quadrilateral aliens by Xeno in his spaceship. Just remember, everyone is doing their best to count on you as a result. May the common Federal Republic salute you for your courage and action to our federal government, and even our representative democracy as stated," said Stone Cold. "You too, Chief. I will do whatever it takes to save the galaxy. Hang tight," said Quasar. After that, Quasar hung up the call and was able to continue driving. "Alright, Nebula, now it's time to defeat Xeno and his own aliens once and for all," said Quasar with complete determination. "Let's go, Quasar, for high-gear," said Nebula. As they were able to keep driving for an estimate of about 87.888 dual miles per hour, they would soon make it to their destination and proceed to get out of the UFO while flying in hypersonic speeds. So that's going to be the end of chapter 12 here. So if you like this video, please hit the like button down below, and also please subscribe to me. More videos will be coming soon as I continue to go deeper into the story of Nebula and Quasar. I hope to see you soon. Have a good night.